Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel and another video. This one is going to be a tutorial video on kind of how Diamond Dynasty works. It's going to be super helpful for everybody, kind of what you should do when you first log into Diamond Dynasty. So if you guys do enjoy it, go on it to leave a like and subscribe, as we're going to do a lot of Diamond Dynasty videos on the channel. I'm doing a No Money Spent series. We're going to stream here in a week or two. But yeah, this is things you should do day one. You're logging into the game for the first time, as well as kind of an overview for the newer players, but this is what I would do day one. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is when you log in, you're going to come to this screen. It says welcome to Diamond Dynasty. You can play games, moments, whatever. The UI, the user interface, kind of changed a little bit this year, so you're going to have to go down and you can see you have four main areas. You have home, play, collect, and shop. Now, I pre-ordered the game, so I had stuff available to me, like packs. So the first thing you want to do when you kind of log into Diamond Dynasty for the first time, you want to check out your squad. So you go from home down to manage squad, and then eventually this will pop up. Now, my squad is not crazy, but it's not bad for as early in the game as we are. Guys, early in the game, golds are fine in your starting lineup and in your rotation, okay? Your team will get better over time. Golds and silvers and a couple of diamonds are okay, and I'm going to tell you how to get this diamond real quick, like right off the rip, as well as Roberto Clemente. You can have 2 free diamonds right off the rip, regardless of who you are. So the first thing you want to do, go in, check your team, see what it's looking like, and then you want to come over to shop and click on packs. So if you have any packs, like I randomly have a silver pack, I'm going to rip it, but if you have any packs, you're going to want to open them to kind of boost your team. The other thing, if you're going to spend money on the game, you're going to go to buy packs, and there's a free Roberto Clemente. That's where you get that, like I mentioned earlier. If you're going to spend money on the game, guys, I would recommend doing probably the Space 1 pack, because these are going to be some of the better players in the game off the rip. So you have Wander Franco, a shortstop. He'll be your shortstop for a while, because there's just not anyone better right now, as early in the game as it is, to have a 91 overall shortstop. I would buy 2 of these, and then I would stop. Now, they do have 2 tiers, so keep that in mind. So it's 1 in 5 to get the 90, but even if you miss, you know, Jason Dominguez, rookie Kenley Jansen, Tino Martinez, Matt Liberatore, Jason Kendall, like, those are not bad cards. I don't know if I'd pay $30K for them, but I would definitely recommend the specialty packs between the Space 1 and the Headliner as well. Also, once you kind of get some stubs, it's not a horrible idea, if you don't have packs to begin with, to do the Jumpstart pack. It really isn't. It just kind of boosts your team early on. It's 15,000 stubs, but I mean, 5 gold players, and it's like a choice pack, so you could get like Trey Turner, who's worth, you know, almost 15K by himself. So this is definitely something I would look at. So yeah, that's the first thing you want to kind of do, is if you're going to spend money on the game, buy some of the specialty packs. But even if you're not going to spend money on the game, come redeem your free Roberto Clemente. It's here for another 8 days as I'm recording this, or close to 9 days. So that's what I would do first. Okay, after you look at the packs, you're going to go over, and in my opinion, the thing you want to do first, before anything, is go do some moments. So it's in the single player modes, and there's 2 sets that I think you guys should really focus on. The first one is your Tops Now moments. So the reason why these are important is these give you guaranteed rewards, guys. So these give you cards that will help your team regardless of what's happening. Specifically do the April 5th through April 11th. This gives you an 86 Ryan McMahon, which I can go show you the stats of here in a minute, maybe, perhaps. Here we go. I've already leveled him up once, which is something I'll talk about, I guess, right now. There's a thing called parallels. Basically, you accumulate like points with your player, and you can have him level up and go +1 in attributes. So that's kind of impressive. But this is a free card, guys. Just go do it. You can buy it on the market, but it literally takes 5 minutes, and all of the challenges are on rookie mode. So I don't know why you wouldn't do it. So yeah, just keep that in mind. So off the rip, that gives you 2 free diamonds, and then with the gold player thing, you can do that, and then it also gives you another gold. I picked Lau, but you have other options. And then the other moments, you get a gold Carlson, who just doesn't crack my outfield. So it's not a bad thing to do the moments, especially early on. The other moments I would do are the welcome to moments. This is kind of a good tutorial, I guess, as to what to do. I would specifically do the 42 one because that helps you with the first inning program, which I'll explain right after this. Do all these. They're all on rookie, guys. They take 30 minutes total between all of them, and I'm not even that great at the game. So do it. It gets you 1,000 stubs plus 500, so that's 1,500 stubs, and it takes 30 minutes, and it's real easy. The other one I would do is do all these. Same kind of thing. Doesn't take you very long, and it gives you free stubs. I haven't done it yet. Do as I say, not as I do. But yeah, so those are the 2 that I would focus on. Okay, so after that, your team should be looking okay-ish, and then you want to come over to Showdown, and you want to do this starter showdown. And this is, again, very easy. It kind of gives you an idea of what the showdown mode is and gives you a tutorial. But basically, you start behind, and you're trying to beat this final boss, which in this case is Gold Shane Bieber, and it's free. So you can click Start Draft, and you go through, and eventually you beat it, and you get Gold Shane Bieber. Also a pretty good way to farm stubs. You get 75 stubs, 75, so that's 150, so that's 450, 550, 650. You get close to 1,000 stubs, and this, guys, this took me 10 minutes. I'm not even lying to you, okay? It's super easy. They're all on rookie mode. All of this is on rookie mode. Just go do it, okay? And that gets you probably your best or second best starter early in the year. Okay, so after that, your team should be looking okay. I'm not going to lie to you. It probably won't look amazing, but it will get you to a place where if you hop into an online game, you won't just get destroyed by people who got the pre-order, or people that don't really know what they're doing, but they spend a lot of money. The better cards do help in this game, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. All these cards are attainable, so it's not necessarily pay to win, but early on, having a stacked team is just so helpful. So getting your team to a place where you're not maybe at a top level, but you're at an okay level as far as team overall goes, is semi-important in MLB. So just kind of keep that in mind. Okay, the next thing you want to do is go over to programs, and I'll kind of explain what these are here pretty briefly. And the first one I'm going to talk about is the first inning one. This is where all of your stuff is. Players that were around last year, you can maybe skip through this part, but basically what you do is you get XP just through playing the game, and you have 19 days and 20 hours as I'm recording this to get you to the final boss. And then, so after you get, let's see how much XP it actually is. After you get 350k XP, and guys, that's it's a lot, but it's also not. You get XP fairly quickly in this game. I'm at 50,000, and the game's been out for 24 hours, and I've slept quite a bit. So keep that in mind. But at the end of this trail, at 350 XP, you get to pick one of these 3 cards for free. You can also buy one on the market, or buy all of them on the market if you want. But yeah, this is for free, guys. So just go in here, kind of look at what the rewards are, and just know that these rewards are coming to you as you just play the game, okay? So even if you don't get all the way up there at 175k XP, you get a free diamond. You get Mark Canha or Nomar Mazara, Nathan Eovaldi, and you can pick whoever you want, right? And you get packs and stubs along the way. It's really, really not that hard to get a good team in MLB, but this is the best way to do it. So to advance, come on down to or it says first inning tasks, you can kind of look at, you can do a conquest map, which I'll explain here in a second. And then you have your moments where you can do the 42 moments, like I said. And that's why those are important, because they go 2 XP to this. And then you have your like missions, which you can get online wins or home runs or, you know, hits with 42 series players. You can do collections. So all of that information is down there. So just take a look at that. Also, guys, pay attention to your daily moments. It's really, really easy to get a 89 Roberto Alomar, and Roberto Alomar in past games has been very, very solid. So, and all you have to do for it is just every day you log in, you just come down here, it says April tasks and moments, you click on it. Today's was strike out 7 batters with Nolan Ryan on rookie mode, and guys, that took me like 3 minutes. You can use it as a warm-up or whatever. It's not that hard. So if you just do 8 of these, you know, it before the month ends, which actually would be kind of difficult. Depends on how often you're on. For me, that'd be like every other day from this point. But you get an 89 Roberto Alomar, and that is the only way to get this card because it's not sellable. So another just super easy way to get an early game diamond to help your team. Okay, the other one you want to kind of be aware of is a player program. You can get a gold Mickey Mantle by just doing things. So you can do like missions, and you know, I've done all the missions, and then there's some moments down here. You got collections you could possibly do, exchanges. Just look through that, and it gets you a gold Mickey Mantle. I'm not going to lie to you, there are better outfielders, so this is not a must-do, but just be kind of aware of it. It's probably worth doing because I think they'll continue to upgrade this card throughout the year, and his 99 last year was the best card in the game. So probably do it, but just know he is not going to be great early on. Okay, so that's kind of how you get a pretty okay team at the start. I'm not going to lie to you guys, unless you have some serious pack luck or put some money into the game immediately, your team's not going to be awesome, okay? But it'll be passable if you do those things. So from there, you're ready to play a game, I think. If you're, you know, you've done moments, you have, you know, a decent-ish thing, then you can come over to online modes and you can do some ranked or BR or events, whatever you want to do. I've been grinding events. I think this one's actually pretty fun, but you can definitely do ranked, which I just haven't done yet. And BR is a fun mode if you're new to the game. You get to draft a team, and you get to compete for rewards. Yeah, BR is a pretty fun mode. It's simultaneously a very rewarding mode and probably the mode that will make you the most pissed off. But you get to draft your own team and compete for rewards, which is a lot of fun. And you get stuff along the way. You no longer have to go 12-0 this year. You can, you know, you can do it by getting 40 wins. So if you play enough of this game, you can get any card. So that's the nice thing about MLB. Is if you put the time in, you grind a little bit, you can get any card you want. Same kind of thing for ranked seasons. If you're new, you have a rating, kind of the same as like a rivals rating in Hut. You can get an exclusive World Series pack, which has like Prince Fielder or Nolan Ryan, Ryan Sandberg, you know, all these elite players. But also if you're like, man, I'm just never going to get there, which is fine. A lot of people never get there. If you put in the time, you get 40 wins. You don't get the cool banner, but you get to pick one of the 3 cards. So just keep that in mind. If you put in the time, same thing for events. If you put in the time, you can get a very stacked team. So there you go. That's kind of the orientation and things I would do first. The other mode I would look out for, guys, and this is not for everybody, okay? This is why I kind of saved it for the end, is Conquest, okay? You have some pretty great things in Conquest, right? You can, you know, the batter up 1, 2, 3 is a good like intro to Conquest and kind of how it works, all that good stuff. So do those if you're new to the game, kind of get a feel for what it is. If you are really into it, you can do the Nation of Baseball Challenge. I never recommend this just because it's such a grind, and if you're not really into it, it really does suck the life out of the game. But if you're gonna do it, I recommend kind of breaking it up into like a bunch of different play sessions. So like, don't try to do this in one day, because it's at a minimum it's like 31 games, and that's if you win every game. So, and it's for an 89 Albert Pujols, who will be out of your lineup eventually, like not immediately, but he won't be in your lineup forever. So just keep that in mind, and it is a time grind. So those are the things that I would do initially. So that's kind of the end of that portion of the deal. So leave a like rating, guys, if you did enjoy. And yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that I should cover at the back end here. Okay, so also go do your collections. Click starter collections, do all of these. I haven't done it yet because I'm a bot, but if you do like collect 5 jerseys, you get a bunch of different coins and stubs, which you can use to buy packs and players and stuff. So definitely just do the starter ones, guys, and then if you want, you can work towards the live series ones, which I'll have a video on later. But yeah, but that's gonna do it for the video, guys. Like and subscribe if you guys did enjoy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.